It takes a lot to be a 49er.
For 5 seasons, the San Francisco 49ers were the standard of dominance. Powerhouse built on grit, innovation, and physicality. But for all their talent, all their dominance, the one thing they were built to do, they never did. Now, the magic is fading, the roster is aging, the league is catching up, and it's time to ask the question no 49ers fan wants to hear. Is the dynasty that never was already over?
I've gotten a few questions throughout this offseason on, are the 49ers in a rebuilding stage?
Let's unravel what went wrong with the San Francisco 49ers. Chapter 1, Avengers Assemble.
Assemble.
Every great run starts somewhere. For the 49ers, it began on February 6, 2017, when Kyle Shanahan was named the head coach. A bold offensive mind with something to prove. Then came the pieces, carefully crafted, methodically developed. Drafting George Kittle in the 5th round, Fred Warner in the 3rd, Deebo Samuel in the 2nd, Dre Greenlaw, Hufanga, and Purdy, all mid to late round gems. But they didn't just stop there. They swung big. Nick Bosa, the number 2 overall pick, and Brandon Ayuk, another 1st round pick. They traded for all pros like Trent Williams and Christian McCaffrey. On paper, this is a superhero roster built for war, and for a stretch, it worked. In 2019, they went 13-3 and made the Super Bowl. In 2021 and 22, deep playoff runs. In 23, another NFC title, but they just kept falling short.
I described the window. For the past 5 years, it was wide open. It's cracked now.
Is there a chance that the 49ers missed their window?
Chapter 2, right and wrong moves. The story of the 49ers isn't just about the things they got right. It's also about the crucial moves they got wrong. Starting with the quarterbacks. Jimmy Garoppolo was never the guy, yet they handed him a $100 million deal. That was after just 5 starts. He got them close, but never over the hump. Then came the Trey Lance pick.
Trey, so happy, man.
You turn it in.
3 first-rounders given up for a prospect quarterback that barely played. And then Brock Purdy, the last pick in the draft, became the starter.
In the 2022 NFL Draft, the San Francisco 49ers select Brock Purdy, a quarterback from Iowa State.
There you go. We've been talking about Trey Lance and Jimmy Garoppolo. They decided another quarterback.
And while he's efficient, his looming contract extension could handcuff the roster.
We're going to find out how much they truly feel and value Brock Purdy.
The San Francisco 49ers have agreed to a 5-year, $265 million contract extension.
Even beyond the quarterback room, missteps piled up. Overpaying Javon Hargrave, dragging their feet on Nick Bosa's deal, waiting too long on Brandon Ayuk's deal, who ended up tearing his ACL, trading away Deebo Samuel for pennies, along with losing some coordinators to coaching jobs. That front office that once looked like geniuses suddenly felt reactive. Chapter 3, falling short. Kyle Shanahan is one of the smartest minds in football, but sometimes being the smartest guy in the room is the problem. His offense is a masterpiece of misdirection and timing. It's also fragile. And when it matters most, it's broken too often. Super Bowl 54, up 10 with 6 minutes left, lost to Mahomes. Super Bowl 58, tied in the 4th quarter, lost in overtime. Conference championship in 2021 and 2022. Couldn't finish the job. And the defense, once the backbone started to crack, especially against the run. For 2 straight years, fans watched it crumble in key moments. This team wasn't just falling short, it was slipping, and everyone could feel it. Another reason why people might be skeptical of the not rebuild but retooling San Francisco 49ers is because under Kyle Shanahan, this team has had 4 winning seasons and 4 losing seasons during his 8-year tenure as head coach.
Is there anything else mentioned from Jed York or Kyle Shanahan that you really want the faithful to know?
I think I want to emphasize, not rebuild, it's a reconfiguration, right? The pieces are going to look a little different.
And in season 9, the 2025 season, they're predicted to have an 11-6 record. But a lot of things have to go right, including the continued health of their stars, the contracts that they've signed have to pay off, and that defense has to be solid, with Robert Saleh now back commanding that side of the ball. And for me, yes, 11-6 sounds right. I could also see them missing the playoffs again. NFC West is tough. The NFC has the Super Bowl champions, and no one's going to be looking to give them any breaks this year.
I can confidently say, whatever the Niners are doing, I don't like it.
This 49ers team is physical, it's tough, but every dog has its day. Chapter 4, Tough decisions.
$277 million. That is how much money they save by not re-signing all these guys.
It's called the Great Reset.
Now, the 49ers are on the clock, and not in a draft perspective, but in real time. Trent Williams is 36. George Kittle, 31. Christian McCaffrey, the engine of the offense, can't stay healthy and nearing 30 himself. Fred Warner will get his raise soon, and the window, it's not just closing, it might already be shut.
The 49ers Super Bowl window closing.
And then there's the Purdy deal. The fairy tale run is about to get expensive.
But we know one thing is true, that credit card bill is coming up.
The days of stacking all pros across the board are over. So what now? The front office calls it a retool, but fans are skeptical. This doesn't feel like a fine-tuning. It feels more like a reset. Chapter 5, the waiting game. The 2024 season, the 49ers finished 6-11. Injuries, regression, and tough losses dragged them to the bottom of the NFC West. They entered the year with the 7th oldest roster in football and left it with more questions than answers. Can they fix the defense? Can they protect Purdy? Will their stars still be stars a year or two from now? The margin of error is razor thin, and the NFC isn't waiting around. Moral of the story, when your moment comes, take it, because windows don't stay open forever. The 49ers had theirs, and unless something changes rapidly, the dynasty that never was might already be done.
The thing about windows is you can just throw a chair through and break it open.
Go check out some of these other stories above, and I'll talk to y'all in the next one. Peace.